Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy, Weird Al. Why not? And today we're talking about parodies. There's some really good parodies out there, and I'm talking about music parodies. I mean, I'm sure parodies in general are good. There are some good parodies in general. There's a good movie, if you ever get a chance to check out, a horror movie. I guess you'd call it a parody. It is called Tucker and Dale versus Evil, and that's kind of like a parody on the horror film. Making fun of the, tropes and whatnot of horror movies. That's a good parody. I wanted to focus more on the stupid ass, and you see these sometimes. I mean, I think they've kind of downgraded as life's gone on. But it's those type of parodies that are kind of the music parody of every song that's big right now. Every time there's a big song that comes out, there's a couple of groups that are somehow getting a bunch of views for just some shit they made. Like, I guess hopefully it's a dying art from, it seems more and more from like years ago. But, so, the whole point is that there's parodies of stupid shit from, there's, some channels I've seen, Key of Awesome, just shitty parodies, if you want to check out the shitty parodies they make. Or there was one that was really annoying to me, and I don't know why someone used to send it to me. I think it's Bart Baker, I think. I want to say Baker something. Bart Baker. Pretty awful. I don't know if this is like just a thing that people like to do, but it's stupid. It's a stupid thing. There's doing a parody right, and then there's like just shitty songs that you don't need to cover or don't need to make fun of. Like, oh, there's a good Taylor Swift or Kanye West song, I need to find out a way to make it funny. It's fucking stupid. If you want to find something funny to do, make up a song in general. There was a song I used to listen to all the time back like 3 years ago. One of my old people I used to watch on YouTube, Oney, he did a cover of Let It Go.
Limit and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. My friend. Let it go. Let it go. I'm one with the wind and sky.
But did it in a funny way that didn't seem like obnoxious. It was obnoxious, but it was like in a funny way. I guess if it was one of those things where you had to understand the way they were back then. Something called Sleepy Cabin, which isn't around anymore, unfortunately. I think it is. I think they still do podcasts or whatnot. But, yeah, so there's some people that should just be left to do it. Weird Al is like the king, and I don't think he's like amazing, but he was in the right place at the right time as far as making parody songs for people. And it's just, that's it. He was just the guy who was making parody songs. And he was just he's just on top. He's the granddaddy of parody songs because fucking that's what he was known for. You can't really beat what he's done as far as just things. I mean, there's other parodies and stuff like that where you could make stuff that is funny. It's just like you have to find that like little niche in that little like that thing to make fun of. Like when I try to script a joke about something, you've always got to find that thing that like doesn't feel stupid. just shit that just doesn't seem like it's just a I don't know, just very corny. Like when you cringe to something, that's something you should stop watching. When I watch Bart Baker, I cringe a lot. I think I watched like one Key of Awesome. It was like Kesha. That was like years ago. I'm sure I don't know if they picked it up. Maybe they haven't. Who knows? But yeah, just parodies have to be done well. And it has to be, just things that you could do that are just funny. Like, just things that someone wouldn't think of. There's a guy now called Brandon Scott, and he's on YouTube, and he makes amazing songs. And not only are they amazing songs, but they're fucking informative as shit. His best video is the cooking song of how to cook lasagna.
I'ma teach you how to make lasagna. First you get a pound of Italian sausage. Take it out the package and put it on a Dutch oven with some medium heat. a meaning.
It's just simple. He makes the parody of the rap song nowadays just funny. The whole like it's just hilarious. But Brandon Scott is a funny dude, and not only that, but he has a video of just him doing like science experiments, ways you can learn how to do science experiments with air or steam. I forget which one. It's just a funny dude, and he actually legitly makes these written songs that are funny and not only that, informative. Like they legit teach you things. Like I know how to make lasagna because of it. It's one of those things where it's just such a great concept to write a legit song, and not only that, but teach people how to make something that no one was like looking for, but it's still just great to watch. I'll put the link in down below. But yeah, I think when it comes to parodies, it's just pretty awful. I hate that concept of people just trying to use something and slightly tweak it to try to make it sound like something that people know of, like what they're familiar with, and just try to make it. It's just like with everything. You see, Fortnite is, Fortnite and Minecraft and all the stupid shit that people try to copy, so that way they're just making the same thing, but people will be like, well, this will be cheaper, or this will be, whatever. I'm not cutting on Fortnite or Minecraft, but I mean, like, when Minecraft was made, there was a bunch of different, copycats. And with, like, Fortnite, there's a bunch of copycats now. It's a bit ridiculous. But, I mean, as far as music is concerned, it's a hard line to try to make something funny and make it work. I think a lot of people can't really pull it off. There's people who make some good songs who I guess would be considered parody. I don't know if Tenacious D is. I mean, I'm sure they do a great job. I'm not a fan of Jack Black. I just hate him. I just don't like Jack Black. Don't ask me why. I just don't like Jack Black. It's whatever, though. But Tenacious D, Jonathan Colton, there's, I think, Stephen Lynch is another one. And it's just, certain songs here and there from people are just funny. It's just a funny... I like the funny concept of, like, songs, where it's just a funny song. It makes you think. It legit still telling a story as it goes. It's not just really, like, weird, trying to make everything fit in some kind of parody song. My point is, I hate parody songs. I saw one for Bad Blood by Taylor Swift, which is, I think, the popular one for some reason. But it's just stupid. But if you want to make parody songs, just make sure you don't find it really cringy. There's a bunch of them with, like, kids doing Minecraft songs, and it's just, it's awful to watch. But anyway, yeah, that's my main point. Parodies should be left to the professionals, well-written people who can know how to write and be funny. That's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. If I can wrap up some stuff, I'm working on some things. I might be starting a new podcast soon. It'll be different from Waffle Town. I want to start doing that. A couple other stuff. I'm probably going to do the Overwatch unboxing stuff through the Halloween. Just some other stuff. Just things here and there going on. And just, hopefully getting stuff out sooner than later. I don't know. It's just been a weird couple of, I guess, months. I want to do a lot more Halloween stuff, some spooky stuff before Halloween's over. It gets me in the mood to listen to Thriller and just fucking enjoy that shit. I also saw Venom. Venom was great. I loved Venom. It really held true to the Venom number 1 Lethal Protector issue, I think. I found it to be a very good representation of that comic, of him as on his solo comic. It's not as dark as that, but it was very good as far as movies are concerned. It wasn't a Marvel Studios thing, but it still held up to a good movie. And yeah, I enjoyed it. That's it. I guess I want to get into spooky games. Hopefully I'll put something out soon. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. That's when it's probably the best. I mean, I'm not saying like I'm blowing out my arms or blowing out my back because I'm like, yeah, I need to get the most pump ever! It's more of like just a thing where I need to